And boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Angel PT, and for today, what do we have here? It is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So this game it is developed by From Software, the same developers behind the Dark Souls series, Demon Souls, and the exclusive for PS4 Bloodborne. So yes, this is a major change to the main gameplay that we have been adapted to be playing in Dark Souls. So now it's much more faster right now. It's not as slowy, but still very punishing to the players. So it's not an easy game by any means. But we are here today to benchmark the game and see how it runs. So I'm playing with my custom resolution 960 per 540. In case you want to know how you could use this resolution instead of 800 per 600, follow my tutorial that is on the description of the video. For the rest of the settings, I'm using the absolutely minimum settings. Unfortunately, the minimum requirements are still very straightforward. So it asks for an i3 2100, 4 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 760. So what we have in here, it is a GT 740M, or which is very equivalent to a GT 920M, which is considerably slower. So the results are not very good as expected. The average it is 27 frames per second with a 1% low of 21. So the experience that you're going to get in this game so far that I've noticed, it is an experience between the 20 to 30 frames per second, which is a little bit disappointing because this is a little bit more faster than the other Dark Souls, and so it still feels that it needs more than 30 frames per second so that you can play decently. And what you do get in here, it is an experience between 20 to 30s, which can make playing this game a little bit more complicated than what it already is, because yes, this is despite it is called Sekiro, this is still a Dark Souls game. It is still very difficult, despite the different mechanics that this game has. So one of the things that I want to warn you is that you can buy this game for $59.99 on Steam, or you can get it cheaper through Kinguin. In case you buy through Kinguin, you will be directly supporting the channel, which is a good thing, but I don't want to make your mind you buy where you want. But yes, Kinguin should be a little bit cheaper than Steam depending when you're going to buy it. Alright, so next stuff about this game, it is you can actually enjoy the rest of the video because I'm going to shut up. But I want to warn you that despite I had benchmarked the game and experience a little bit with it, my experience in playing this game is still very low. The mechanics are very different than Dark Souls, and so if you are a Dark Souls player, probably are going to notice that some of the stuff don't work in this game. You need to learn to play again. You just don't go from Dark Souls to this game expecting to know all the tricks, because it's actually different this time. It is a different new game, and if you want to have that feeling of not knowing what it is to play Dark Souls, Sekiro it is a good thing because many things did change. Well, except for stuff like Asus flasks, it's still the same, or the bonfires. This stuff, it is still the same, but all the rest, I mean the core gameplay of the game did change a lot. Despite, yes, the gameplay looks a little bit like Souls games, like, yes, they are.